Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new. Today I'm going to be filming an everyday foundation routine featuring the It Cosmetics CC Plus cream. This is my absolute favorite foundation. This is probably like my third or fourth bottle. This is basically what I do if I'm running errands or even going to an event. If you want to see how I get my face transformed into something, you know, a little more better, stay tuned and keep on watching. So first I'm just going to take this clip and put my hair back just so I could have a smoother application process. So I personally struggle with some minor discoloration, bumps, and redness around the nose, so this process just helps conceal my skin better. So using my Milk Vegan Moisturizer, this is my absolute favorite moisturizer ever. I'm just going to be moisturizing our skin so we could prep it for a foundation. Now, taking the It Cosmetics foundation, I absolutely love this foundation as well. I'm going to apply that to my face, and with a flat top kabuki brush, I'm just going to be stippling that onto my face and blending it in. Now with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, I'm just going to be applying that underneath my eyes. Now this is a bit lighter than what my regular foundation shade is, which is what we want because we want the bottom of our eyes to look a bit more brighter just so you could look more awake. So I'm going to be blending that in with a smaller brush, and then I'm going to go back in with the same foundation brush and just make sure everything blends together. Now for the brows, I use the e.l.f. Clear Brow Wax and I apply that all over my brows. This is just so my eyebrows stay in place for when I fill them in. I find that it's much more easier to work with a wax rather than just a powder or a pencil. So I'm going to be filling in my brows with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit, and because we use the wax, the color is going to stay much more and I'm going to be able to create the shape that I want. So my favorite part about doing makeup is doing the bronzer and contour. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Matchstick, and I'm just going to be outlining my cheekbones, the top of my forehead, and my jawline. And you notice I use the same foundation brush as before. However, when blending out the contour, you want to push it up towards your nose rather than doing it in circular motions. I find that it helps sculpt your cheeks better. And then next I'm going to take my NARS bronzer just to set everything in place, and this also helps define your cheekbones even more. Now using the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette, this is actually an eyeshadow palette, but I love taking the two orange colors and using it as a blush. So I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones, and then we'll move on to highlighter and powder. Now using the Laura Mercier translucent powder and along with an e.l.f. powder brush, I'm going to be setting my face. And I like setting my face last because I feel like if you set your face before, the color for your bronzer and blush won't peek through as well. Now using one of my favorite highlighters from MAC in Soft and Gentle, I'm going to be highlighting the high points of my cheek and the tip of my nose. And for the last steps, I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay lip liner and I'm going to be lining my lips. I typically tend to move towards mauve or brownish colors, so this goes perfect with what I do for everyday use. And last but not least, I'm going to be taking this lip cream and just setting everything in place, and for the most part, I'm done. Period. So this completes my everyday foundation routine. It's very simple. It's very clean and sleek, as you can tell. Like, my face looks absolutely flawless, from the contour to the blush to the highlights, you know, the lip and the eyebrows. It looks great for me. This is, again, typically what I would do if I'm running errands or if I'm going to an event. For the most part, these are very affordable. You don't even have to get full size. Like, I know NARS has the matte bronzer in a smaller size, I think for less than $20. Most of the brushes that I use today are actually all e.l.f. or BH Cosmetics. Like, these are the 3 face brushes I use today, but for the most part, this is what it looks like. And you know, if you want to see anything else, let me know right down in the comments, and we're gonna be back with some more content soon.